say, my coming out story was definitely difficult. I can't speak for everybody, but just in general, for me, I think it's funny. I look back at the last 10 years, and I came out about 5 years ago now. So I came out in 2016, my last semester at graduate school, when I started realizing wow, I'm gay, right? So all my closest friends were shocked, right? But people who didn't really know me were like, oh yeah, we knew. But it's so funny because all my closest friends were genuinely shocked. And so that's an interesting dynamic. Even my family, my mom, my sister were completely shocked. They had no clue, no idea. My best friend, no clue. Everyone else, oh yeah. But, I think I look back, right? The moment I took on that job at NCLR and I left to DC, I think from 2010 to 2016, I was always so focused on kind of the image people wanted me to be, right? And I was so focused, right? So I started reflecting, I started thinking about just, myself and my identity and where I want to be at and what makes me happy and what doesn't. I don't want my family to tell me that they don't love me. Or I was putting all these things in my head, right? That weren't even true yet. But at the time I was thinking, I will never be an elected official. People won't see me the same way. I'm gonna lose all my friends and family. All of these thoughts, right? The universe showed me, Mario, come on, of course it's possible. I am the luckiest guy in the world. I have the best mom in the world because when I came out, my mom did have 2 weeks to kind of process it, right? And I was kind of worried. I was oh, she hasn't called me, oh shit, right? But she called me back 2 weeks later after I told her, and she said, Mijo, I want you to know that the reason why I didn't really talk to you in 2 weeks was just because for me, I just needed to process. But I don't want you to think that that was in no way, shape, or form. I was angry. I was upset with you. I was sad about you, nothing. And, she said in Spanish, and I think in Spanish it sounds better, but she said, no puedo imaginar un mundo donde no quiero mi hijo, right? I can't imagine a world where I don't love my own child. And I think that was really the affirming piece where my mom was just super supportive and on board. And since then, she's just been trying to find ways to educate herself on the community. She even got an Apple iWatch with a pride wristband. She goes, it's for you, mijo. And we'll watch RuPaul's Drag Race and she'll ask questions. And again, right, because she genuinely wants to learn about the community and drag culture. So what I would tell to 15-year-old Mario would be, I would say to know that you have more power than what you're aware of. I think you know the power that you have, and acknowledging that you have every ability in your own right to succeed and to do what you wish and to do what you want and to take over the world, right? I think my mom has shown that with her sacrifice, I think she gave me an opportunity to take risks and take opportunities. And even though I have done that now, I think what I would tell 50-year-old Mario would be to constantly remind yourself that. I've had some people say oh, it's so easy for you. And I'm always no, this takes hard work. It's not just, I'm not just lucky and I just get things handed to me. This is all work. People don't, right? I think also with social media, that's also been a whole different thing, right? People see something and think, oh yeah, this person hasn't made. And people are always shocked when I tell them that, no, it took me 3 times to get into USC. I got denied twice. And, rejection letters are my motivation, right? Seeing that with my degree or the programs I've done, right? These are things that propel me to say, we need to keep finding ways to grow, not just for ourselves, but for the people that we want to serve, whether that's in elected office or in a nonprofit, or if we're running a foundation or a corporate business, right? These are things that drive us in our own way.